watching this all year?
Yeah, I don't even want to think about it. Planet Earth is such a train wreck.
You think it's the whole planet or just the bozos running America?
I don't know. From up here, it all looks bad.
Do you miss her?
Planet Earth? Yeah, I miss her.
How about America?
Yeah, I miss her too. But we had a choice to make after the election. Move to Canada or move to the moon.
And I think we made the right choice at the time.
I know. It's been hard. But do you really think about going back?
Well, yes. Sometimes I think about it. Nico, what do you think?
I think you guys are crazy. Why would we go back? The moon is so awesome.
Yeah, Papa. You're just saying that because you miss soccer. You really need to get some other hobbies.
Cora, what do you think?
I think it's cute that you miss Earth, but you've got to move on. The moon is our present. It's our future. I just don't want to live in the past.
Don't you miss the ocean, the mountains, trees? Don't you miss hanging out with friends?
Please. I have more friends now than I ever had on Earth.
Yeah, I have like 50 million followers on my YouTube channel. I think I have enough friends.
And Nico, do your friends even know that you left?
I mean, they know that I'm homeschooled now, but we hang out every day playing Fortnite. So I guess they don't really know that I left planet Earth. I should tell them.
Don't you miss hanging out in person, though? At each other's houses or going to the movies?
You mean like a play date? We're not 4 years old.
But hanging out virtually is not the same as being in person, right?
Okay, I hate to say it, but you guys are living in the 1980s. We don't need to be in person to hang out with friends and have fun. Anyway, I gotta go.
Me too. I'm live streaming in 15 minutes. But first, I want to see Woodstock.
I swear, you miss the cat more than anything else on Earth.
Oh, look at the cutie.
Woodstock is the sweetest kitty cat in the whole galaxy. Oh, what's up with the static? I had the same problem last night.
I know. I saw this bizarre video clip on the F5 camera on the patio. Check it out.
What the heck is that?
I think it's a squirrel.
Weird. Well, I've got to get going.
See you, Mom.
Love you, Papa.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be making some galaxy slime, so let's get started. So on the moon, galaxy slime is very important because the sun rays are not very good for your skin.
I got him. I got him.
One of the coolest things about living on the moon is exploring the lunar landscape. Every day I get to spend hours collecting rocks, observing wildlife, and digging for treasures beneath the magical lunar soil. Sure beats sitting in a classroom for 7 hours.
Hey, are you there yet?
Just 100 kilometers to go. Be there in a minute.
Wow, that shuttle is so fast. You know, the cat transmission signal's still super glitchy. And then there's this weird clicking sound on the audio feed.
It's weird. We haven't had that problem before.
Yeah, and that video of the spinning squirrel. Anyway, how's the work site? Is the central terminal almost ready?
Almost. 2 more weeks of construction. We'll begin receiving the first caravan of Earth migrants.
Wow, how many in wave 1?
10,000 will arrive on February 14th, Valentine's Day. They'll set up base operations during the first 90 days.
And then?
Wave 2, full-scale migration. We'll be receiving caravans of 10,000 every week for a full year.
500,000 migrants in year 1 alone? How can the Earth migrants transition that fast?
Desperation. I think it's hard for us to understand just how bad it has gotten down there. Did you hear about the wall?
Yeah, I did.
I'm here.
Well, how does it look?
Oh, Stell, it's beautiful. It's a city on the moon. We left Earth on January 20th, 2017, Inauguration Day. Liftoff was terrifying. Week 1 on the moon was a near disaster. But after surviving our first month on this cold intergalactic rock with no atmosphere, we realized
that humans are the most resilient and adaptable species in the galaxy, that we have the power of love that moves our hearts and imagination to transform our environment and
our bodies to live in any and all conditions. After 6 months of thriving and communing with our growing colony of Earth expatriates, we began construction on the lunar city. It would be the perfect community and a true melting pot of our global civilization.
Efficient, just, and democratic government. Adequate and equitable resources for all. An open, free, and creative culture. A society constrained by the physical limitations of the moon's inhospitable surface, but made limitless by the human spirit of ingenuity and compassion.
A new and better world for the enlightened and compassionate few that reject the human tendency towards hate, greed, and privileged judgment. Lunar City would be the perfect society in an imperfect galaxy.
The DIY videos are silly and fun, but most of my work is directed toward the Earth migrants. Through my video tutorials, I am preparing the migrants to use the essential tools for survival on the moon, like how to activate gravity belts and how to safely change their air filters on their personal oxygenation units. I guess I'm just worried that the migrants will not be ready to use all of the tools needed for survival on the moon. They're relying on me to teach them. It's just a lot to take on.
It is a little embarrassing that my friends didn't realize I was living on the moon until 6 months after we left Earth. But hey, we spent most of our time playing virtually anyway, so it really wasn't a big change. But it's not just fun and games. Most of the time, I'm developing virtual reality apps to prepare Earth migrants to live on a zero-gravity planet. Over half the moon's first colonists were incapacitated by vertigo. But with my training, we can acclimate the migrants to a zero-gravity environment within the first 24 hours. But you know, sometimes I just miss gravity, and I think they will too.
I love exploring the moon. It's so much more than just a cold rock in the sky. But since we started planning for the mass Earth migration, most of my time is spent planning lunar mining operations. Valuable minerals and magic moon dust will be the most significant part of the lunar economy. It's stressful. I feel like the entire economy rests on my shoulders.
One of the most gratifying advancements of the lunar city is our universal healthcare system. We have made tremendous strides in the efficiencies and capabilities of healthcare technology, but most importantly, through meditation and intravenous injection of moon dust, we have made fundamental shifts in how humans process the experience of illness, wellness, birth, and death. Yes, there will still be some illness and physical pain on the moon, but the emotional and psychological conditions that humans attach to disease and injury will be all but eliminated. The sad exception to this is childbirth. You see, fetuses are suspended in the womb, and we haven't figured out how to attach gravity belts to them so that they can generate the force necessary to exit the birth canal. We can have healthy moms and healthy babies on the moon, but the sad reality is that all birth will be facilitated through cesarean section.
And that's the plan for day 1 of the migration. I think we all know our roles and responsibilities. Any questions?
Not a question, but a comment. I am just so proud of all of you. This is a daunting undertaking. Can 1 million people live on the moon? Can they find personal fulfillment and happiness on this cold rock? I know we've all had our doubts and concerns, but I know the answer is yes, we can.
Great. Well, let's get some sleep. Tomorrow's arrival day.
It's the Woodstock distress signal.
Check the video feed. Squirrel invasion!
Woodstock's in trouble.
A single planetary cat can't possibly fight off all those rodents.
It's just a matter of time before they eat all his food and chew through the
the transmission cables.
You've got to go back to Earth and save him.
Right. Prepare for departure in T-minus 60 minutes.
But what about all the plans for the lunar migration? Arrival day is tomorrow.
Well, we will just have to call it off.
Kind of a relief, actually.
Yeah, and wouldn't it be easier to fix the people on Earth rather than transporting them to the moon?
You're right. And tomorrow's Valentine's Day.
Not a bad time to start. Besides, it's still the best place to live in the universe. You gotta love the Earth.
Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words,